A foolish thing to get angry over, isn't it? I suppose the Tempest is just like any other ship, to be taken apart and put back together. Or she will be, once Gil's had his way.
I expect you to let Gil do his work from now on. No more bickering.
Understood, Pathfinder.
Ah, lembrei que teve a briga dele com o
I'll let you
Gil.
concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Vou deixar pra terminar essa missão falar mais. Quer dizer, não sei nem o que é que eu vou fazer aqui. Oh, fiquei no lugar errado. Oxi, oxi, oxi. Quero ir no... Quero ver onde a gente tá. Ou não. Aya. Ah, a gente tá em Aya. A gente fez tudo em Aya, né? Pibe, passeio no... Ah, pronto. Vou encontrar logo o Pibe aqui, que ela tá beba. Eu gosto dessa parte. Primeira vez eu ri muito, velho, com isso aqui. Eu ri muito com essa parte. Vamos às cataratas do Iguaçu. E aí, boa noite. Você que é linda. Onde é que o Bibi tá? Peraí. Bibi, apareça, doidinha. Aqui é viagem rápida? Não. Onde é viagem rápida? Ah, mas parece que esse aqui é de meu... mozão. Essa aqui.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Ah, já falei com ela, né? Ah, tá.
I'll let you get back to it.
Bibi, como é que eu falo com tua mulher?
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's nothing. I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweights. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Be sure you do. You're a handful. Even sober.
It's true. By design. Makes people less likely to try to handle me. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Tudo aqui em área, né? Então. Já fizemos tudo. Eu não lembro mais onde é a sala da governadora, não.
Supplies have been tight, so we haven't been able to send out as much as we'd like.
I was going to offer to make space to take back whatever was available, but I guess it won't be needed.
Let me check just in case. Paran would be happier sending one box than nothing. Your crew has been cooperative. I appreciate that.
Tá.
Hello, Pathfinder. How can I help?
How many planets have you colonized?
When we returned to space after the Scourge, we discovered our civilization had survived on 5
Já
worlds.
falei com esse um.
People from one of those worlds found and settled Aya.
Could there be more Angaran worlds from before the Scourge? Ones you don't know about?
That's one reason we travel the stars, in hope of finding what we've lost.
How long have your people had space travel?
Before the Scourge, we colonized many worlds. Or so we're told.
You don't know for sure?
The Scourge erased all records. Everything became myth, passed down as oral history. We rebuilt our space program only a few hundred years ago.
From Stone Age to Space Age in a few centuries. Impressive.
Nothing will keep us from the stars. Not the Scourge, not Ket. We belong out there.
How good are your satellites at watching the Scourge?
They've served us well for many decades. My grandmother led the program that designed them, and my mother tended them before me.
Does the Scourge change shape and direction often?
On an astronomical scale, it's like a fast-moving river, but travel routes generally remain stable for years at a time.
Could your colonies wind up cut off from each other?
Worse than that, if the Scourge engulfs a world, everything on it dies.
That's all for now.
Stars and skies protect you.
Oi, governador. Aqui, fica a primeira vez que eu joguei deu bug aí, né?
When I first escorted you through our city, I wasn't sure it was the right thing, but you proved I was wrong to doubt. No, more than that. You didn't have to save the captives from exaltation. I wonder if you realize what that meant to us.
We're in this together. The initiative wants to help.
I want to believe it. You're so different from the Ket. What can I do for you?
I'm hoping you can get me on Ephra's good side.
If I knew how to do that, my job would be much simpler.
Sometimes it seems like you two don't get along at all. And other times...
He's a brilliant tactician and inspiring leader. We just disagree on what's best for our people. He believes secrecy and isolation keep us safe.
What do you believe?
We can't defeat the Ket alone. And neither can your initiative.
I have a few questions about your culture.
I'm happy to answer them.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't your only city, right?
Not at all. Vold and Havarl both have several large population centers. Aya has numerous residential areas similar to this.
Are these places open for visitors?
In time, perhaps.
I've noticed that you, Ephra, and Jal all speak with different accents.
When the Scourge first struck, there were many Angaran worlds. They were separated for centuries. We developed divergent cultures and dialects. Ephra was born on Vold, and Jal is from Havarl.
What about you?
The Ket left my homeworld in ruins. Those who survived were forced to flee. We found a refuge on Aya. My family helped settle this world.
Aya seems important to the Angara.
Aya is paradise. This world is a gift. We created the Vassals so everyone could enjoy this place, if only for a short time.
The Vassal?
The time of change. Aya's resources are too limited for our entire population to live here. We each earn the privilege of spending a few years on Aya. When our time is up, we leave to make room for someone new. The cycle repeats throughout our lives.
Will you have to leave?
Someday. For now, Aya needs me.
Your people revere the Moshai. What did she do to earn that?
After the Scourge, our civilization was in ruins. Those who led the rebuilding were thinkers, experts, and inventors. The Moshai is the greatest scientific mind of our generation. She led us to a new age of technological innovation. When the Ket attacked, she studied their technology, learned their tactics.
You owe your survival to her.
We owe her everything, and we'll do anything to protect her.
So, what do you do for fun around here?
The Tavatan is a popular spot for recreational activity.
Right, but what do you do? Can't work all the time.
Productivity is the best form of relaxation.
It's also a great way to get stressed out.
You sound like my brothers. All 10 of them.
10?
And 8 sisters. They're not allowed to bother me at work.
Jesus Cristo. Ó, mais uma opção de romance. Para um médio.
What's it like being responsible for a whole planet?
I suspect it's like being the Pathfinder. Some days it's a burden. Most of the time, I know I'm where I should be.
How did you become governor? Do your people elect leaders by popular vote?
If by vote you mean argue loudly until one candidate remains, then yes. I got here because I was willing to endure and fight for the obligations that come with my office.
I sense tension between your government and the resistance. Who's actually in charge?
Também acho.
Ephra likes giving orders, right until the actual work of running a city starts. The resistance is good at protecting us from the Ket, but our people need more. I've learned to indulge Ephra's need for control, just often enough to maintain my own.
10 brothers and 8 sisters. You have a big family.
I've always thought of it as average. How many siblings do you have?
Just one. My sister, Sarah.
What happened to the others?
Our parents only had 2 children. Underachievers.
That sounds relaxing. When my family gets together, the noise is like standing next to our largest waterfall. My mother says I became governor, so people would have to listen to me.
Is she right?
Always.
Why didn't you tell me about Kadara Port when I first arrived?
I assumed you already knew. We didn't realize there was a difference between your exiles and the Initiative.
Fair enough.
As for Venturev, Ephra hid his betrayal from everyone. He'll answer for that.
Thanks for your time.
Ishare, Pathfinder.
Trouble comes calling, will you be ready?
Hey, Lexi,
By my arm.
I've done some samples of the Angaran antiseptic you were talking about.
The Angaran antiseptic? Oh, Sumar. That's the name, isn't it?
Something like that.
Can't wait to test its applications. Thank you very much, Vetra.
Anything for the...
Missing something
I
crucial.
feel so out of
Poxa.
We
place
have
here.
it.
People keep staring at me. I can't tell if they're fascinated or afraid.
Ah, pra quê? Tá me jogando pro braço da mulher.
Let's make sure they have no reason to be afraid.
I'm on my best behavior.
E aí? Linha doida.
Can you believe this place? Here's your golden world.
Unfortunately, already occupied.
Well, yeah, but it's here. Shows it's possible. That's something. There's just so much to see.
Caraca.
These Angara are stronger than they look.
Yeah. They've been through a lot.
I look around and keep thinking about Tachanka. A galaxy away, and we're not so different.
Eu não sei onde é que já tá, não.
The sooner you reach Kadara Port, the faster you'll find Venturev. What do you need?
Preciso fazer um bocado de side mission antes, viu?
I'd better get moving.
I'll keep in touch.
Stars and skies above you,
Ah,
Pathfinder.
Moshai tá aqui, nem vi.
Watch your back.
Jesus, a Moshai não tem interação com ela, não é? Ah. É ele aqui.
Ryder, take a break and enjoy the view with me.
Ô, meu filho, o mais que eu faço aqui é olhar a vista.
Well, what do you think?
I could get used to this.
We take turns living here. You can see why.
You're relaxed here. There's a sparkle in your eye.
I am. Thank you. It's nice of you to notice.
You're interesting. I like to notice.
Não. Voltamos pra nave. Não sei se eu volto pra Volt. Fui na Nexus já. Não ficou triste, foi? Mas merece estar feliz. É o que importa. Vou fazer um save aqui.
Ryder, Liam's looking for you.
Ai meu Deus, tem até medo. Então tá.
Come on, I need a way out of this.
Not sure how I can help.
É a missão dele.
Something I should know about?
Hey, I was just... How you doing? I'm... Great, just, I told you I screwed up, and I have. Remember Varand? I contacted the Angara? She's gone. The whole group is gone. Sudden. So, yeah, up for a rescue? Because if we don't, we could be next.
Of course we are. Why wouldn't we go after them?
Yeah, because I gave Varand Nexus data and nav points.
Why would you do that?
We need to know how to live here. I tried asking. I tried taking. No one would help outsiders. So I took initiative. Gave her data and tech so she could mod it. Varand was... She is a good risk. But if pirates interrogate her or barter her to the Ket, it's our heads.
Ia perguntar se esse era o crush. Não, infelizmente ele não está aberto a esse romance.
Why didn't you alert everyone immediately?
If they have her info, they have our comms. The Nexus goes on alert, they'll know. Varand's people are tough.
Ele faz mais meu tipo do
They'd
que
have fought
os
if they
outros
thought there was a
personagens.
chance. Something made them think there wasn't. I won't risk that. Bad enough I have to involve you. Like I said, I screwed up.
We'll take care of it before it's a problem.
It's already a problem. I got a lead from a trader. A grainy visual. We find that system, we find our bad guys. I also asked Bradley for people to help intercept. I thought they might want to pitch in.
How are a bunch of settlers supposed to help?
That's what he said. We're on our own. I'll forward the visual to the bridge for when you want to start hunting. And... sorry.
Well, vamos lá, gente.
I'm going to do it. I've run all the tests. It's non-toxic. If we're going to live here, someone has to take the plunge and actually try to eat things.
Dr. Tapero, please do something.
Don't do it, Suvi.
You told on me. I thought we were friends. You, sir, are uninvited from all my parties.
Que doida figura.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Anomaly
Probe away.
found.
Acho que começou o negócio. Isso aí. Tudo bem, fui eu mesmo.
According to that astronomer on Aya, a satellite should be here.
I'm not detecting anything. If it was here, it's gone.
You mean destroyed?
I mean, gone. Destruction would leave debris. We've got nothing. Let's try another nav point.
Agora não, essa é a side mission que eu faço. Vamos para a missão de Lia. Onde é a missão de Lia? Aqui.
A massive red giant, like Arcturus back home.
Far more remote, I'm afraid.
Looks like a match for the system info Liam gave me.
Detecting ESO wash and debris. Ships have been through.
My contact Varand is out there, I know it. Gear up for pirates.
It's not landable.
I've got a plan.
Great, he's got a plan.
Liam, tendo plano, tenha medo.
All right, we're set to go. Somewhere.
This is on me. I'll take care of it. Any sign of the pirates who took my contact?
There's too much background radiation.
Deu bug na
anything
Vetra ali.
hiding out there. All that debris in orbit.
That tracks. Heard they were scavengers. I'd hoped Bradley or some of our colonists would follow. Join in.
We'll make do with what we've got. What's the plan?
Somewhere out there is a ship full of pirates. They might have our specs.
Thanks to you.
Yes, thanks to me. So we can't go in hot. I say we play to their scavenger routes. With that debris. I'll explain in the airlock. We've wasted enough time. Let's hit the go button, shoot pirates, and save people.
Parabéns, devs,
We've got this.
por esse ângulo de câmera maravilhoso.
All right, I'm in. Let's do whatever this is.
Yeah, I thought you'd... Wait, what? I mean, yeah, hell yeah. We play this right, they'll deliver us just where we need to go. I have a plan.